Hi, I'm Winston Demerolo. Welcome to DEVCON 10.
DEVCON Summit 2019. DEVCON Summit is the biggest developer conference in the Philippines. I've been volunteering for DEVCON for the past 3 or 4 years. It's exciting to be back volunteering for DEVCON, although wearing a media pass this time thanks to RJ. It's our first media coverage for DEVCON PH as Techy Juan. And yeah, exciting. I would like to share to you some of the updates behind the scenes and what happens inside and behind the DEVCON Summit with the volunteers. DEVCON Summit, I think it's mostly seeing what's next, what's the new technology, what's in, what you learn more for your technology stack, so you can increase your salary, so you can find the next employer you have, so you can get the best offer. But this time with DEVCON Kids, it's exciting because it challenges you to think of the next generation of developers, of builders, of makers in the Philippines. DEVCON Kids, high school students, 12, 14 years old, building robotics on center stage, seen live by hundreds and thousands of developers. Says a lot of what's there to be excited about the future generation, and our responsibility as current developers to pay it forward, to share the future that is not even distributed, and share it to the next generation of developers here in the Philippines. Okay, so that is DEVCON Kids. It's a robotics competition, IoT competition organized by Mano Amiga and DEVCON Philippines. And whenever you see kids wearing their elementary uniform in a technology conference and that young, starting to program and actually starting to learn about robotics and compete them on a local level, seeing the grit, the excitement in the same manner that when you see in a hackathon or a startup weekend. That is actually something interesting and something that you don't see every day. So that makes you hopeful and excited about the Industry 4.0. It's not just reskilling the current workforce, but actually training those who are early on, training them about STEAM, and not just training them with coding and technology, but actually giving them tools to be excited, to be immersed, to be experienced when it comes to robotics, IoT, and programming. So that's DEVCON Kids. Congratulations DEVCON for pulling that off, and exciting on how these kids will actually win or they'd be more familiar with these emerging technologies on a more day-to-day basis in solving local problems. DEVCON Summit every year has evolved like 5-fold since I last volunteered. And exciting because this is a volunteer-run, non-profit organization. These are volunteers, these are day jobs. They're doing it on top of their work. And I guess the beauty of DEVCON is one of the best things to feel good and actually give back is to actually volunteer in the community. And that is what DEVCON does. It improves your skills, it gives you the great network for future employers as a developer, and connects you and keeps you grounded to a community that wants to promote and move forward the community of developers in the Philippines and beyond.
Are you around? Okay, siguro you can just get the voucher later on.
developers from the community. So naging reunion din yung DEVCON for a lot of developer volunteers. One more thing, I guess what attracted me the most with DEVCON is purpose. Why? Because DEVCON, across all the other technology communities or professional organizations, really highlight the talent of Filipino community, the talent of entrepreneurs and Filipino developers who are creating amazing things, not just for technology, but connecting technology and that skill set, professional skill set, with problems and things that we can create out of it to solve local and global problems that are really pressing for the Philippines and beyond. So yeah, it's great to actually give back. I've seen one client, I've seen several old faces, and it's great kasi before kami tumatakbo ngayon, we just dropped by to visit and be amazed on how the community has grown, how they can organize 3 or 5 times more people, more speakers, organizers, events. They even have jackets and those swags that are things that we wish we had during our time as volunteer. So for the next generation of DEVCON volunteers, the next generation of developers in the Philippines, beyond Metro Manila, it's an exciting time. It's challenging, it's uncertain, but there's a community to support and guide you. So connect with one. There are a lot of free events, free resources, and we hope to see you on events like this soon. And we are almost done for DEVCON Summit 2019. The summit was just one day versus the 2 days for the past few years. Summit kicked off with a keynote from Winston Damarila, started by some panel sessions, some keynote topics about different platforms like blockchain, customer centricity, automation, and robotics, and ended up with a robotics competition for high school students. So, quick note about the future of jobs. I think the bad thing is it's uncertain, but also that's a good thing because it's not set in stone. It's a challenge for those in academia. Will a school degree still be relevant for the future of jobs? Globally, in 5-10 years, it won't be as relevant. Skills and what you're good at, your GitHub account for developers, your portfolio for actual work that you've done is more important. However, in the Philippines, the reality is you still need a college degree to get a job or get a higher pay, or for some cases who are more privileged, to go to higher education like graduate schools or PhD. But more than just the hard skills, as discussed earlier during the panel, don't just focus on improving your technology stack. Focus on soft skills that won't be automated, and that can be creativity, that can be problem solving, that can be negotiation and persuasion, that can be ideation, that can be empathy, that can be customer relations, that can be working and inspiring your team to create new products and solutions that people would love, that robots at all cannot automate. So there are published work around what types of jobs will likely be automated, but I guess there's always the risk, there's also the opportunity. But at the end of it, more than machine learning or artificial intelligence, if you become a learning machine, you become more indispensable. You become less likely to be automated, and you find always opportunity to grow and expand your career. So for the future talent, keep attending events like this. So it's a great conference. I love that DEVCON has expanded and grew rapidly and professionally improved the event management. So shout out to the organizers. DEVCON is a volunteer community of developers. Their mission is to sync, support, and succeed global Filipino talent in the Philippines and beyond. To learn more about technology, the development community, whether you're from outside the industry, DEVCON Summit is a perfect avenue for you. There are also more community partners, so visit devcon.ph/events for free, great value, free food event usually held every weekend. So thank you. This is Techy Juan, media partner for DEVCON Summit 2019, and see you in the next video.